cllct Darren Rovell here with Stacey Moore, the commissioner of the American Cornhole League. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate you having me.
I have a great love for alternative sports, and you guys hit it every time. I'm fascinated by how damn good these guys are. You watch people when they're tailgating, and they're drunk usually. So if people have all their inhibitions wrapped, they're all in there. It's pretty amazing. And you have guys who are, who slide it right up. You have guys who almost hit the board once and bang it into the hole. It's kind of just like bowling.
Yeah, it's crazy. The main difference between us and bowling is that there's actually defense in our sport because you're alternating throws, and so there's an offense and a defensive side to the strategy of the sport.
Now, just to be clear, if I go ahead of a guy and then he pushes my bag in, is it my point?
It counts.
Okay,
it counts.
For me.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, and then so how many throws do we get?
So you get 4 throws per round.
Okay, how many rounds?
So we have different formats where we'll do a round limit format, say 10 rounds, and the game's over. We call that our shootout format. But the traditional format is you play till 21, and so because of the cancellation scoring, that could be 10 rounds, it could be 50 rounds.
What's cancellation scoring?
So that means if...
Don't make this more complicated on me.
I'm going to make you do math.
Go ahead.
So that means...
If you start getting into the Russian judge and the Romanian judge, I'm in trouble here.
So when you get all 4 bags in the hole, you'll have 12 points.
Okay.
I will not get all 4 bags in the hole, but maybe I'll get 3, and I put 1 on the board. That'll give me 10 points.
Okay.
So the net score for that round is 12 minus 10.
Right.
2 points for you.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
So games, I think the longest game we've ever had in one of our major tournaments has lasted an hour and a half.
What's the greatest moment in American Cornhole history?
Man, there's several. From a match perspective, at the World Championships, doubles.
All the pressure on.
Yeah.
This is for all the beanbags.
The favorite team was up 20-3.
Okay.
And
had
a massive comeback. Just slowly.
Too bad it wasn't 28-3, but.
and the team that was down and only had 3 points came all the way back and won the World Championship.
Which brings me to the next question: is there betting?
There is betting. We're on DraftKings.
Okay.
And actually,
how many states are we?
I think we're in all the legal states but 3 right now.
Okay.
And so almost anywhere where DraftKings is, you can wager on cornhole.
That's amazing.
And they're going to be launching live action on cornhole this year. So it's always been like futures markets and things like that.
What about the rise of the stars? Have we marketed the stars to a point where they're maybe 10 years in big?
Yeah, so we got several big names out there that are playing cornhole full time, getting some decent sponsor money, and winning some good prize money.
What do they get? They get patches? Do they wear with patches, or what are they wearing?
Yeah, so on their jerseys, they get to control the sponsors on the jerseys that they wear for singles and doubles events. We also have a teams format, and we control all the sponsors on the teams jerseys.
Okay. What about licensing? In the marketplace, is someone what is it seems like the top cornhole boards are team licensed, because you're playing at tailgate, and how do you angle into no, you want the official ACL, boards?
Yeah, so we have a really unique licensing approach for sports. So number one is we created a licensing program to let people know what quality of equipment they were buying. So we established a good, better, and best regulation. So ACL Rec, ACL Competitive, and ACL Pro.
And that has to do with the quality of the board itself, whether it will break in two.
Like whether the board has a lot of bounce in it or not.
Quality of the bags as well.
Quality of the bags as well. And that's been a big thing, is the innovation on the bag side of things and ACL Pro bags in terms of fabrics and the mix of resins that are being used. It is. If
I have the standard old bag and the ACL Pro bag, I'm able to tell.
You're able to tell the difference.
Okay.
You're able to tell, and it's primarily performance related. And so, if you want to play like a pro, you got to get the ACL Pro products. So that is the first level of licensing that we have. Is licensees will license that equipment mark, and then we also have the traditional licensing of the ACL mark. Our teams marks. We own all the IP to all of our teams.
How do you make money?
So we make money off of licensing, sponsorships, and event registrations primarily.
What does it cost to register for a major singles pro event?
About $100.
Okay. It's not bad.
No.
That means, has there ever been someone who's come out of nowhere?
Yes.
Like, who the hell is this guy?
yes. Every now and then, and we have a format that would say could be similar to tennis. So we have like qualifying of that next tier down.
Right, and then that person gets in against the one.
Yeah,
so
that person can get into the bracket and end up going deep.
Wow, that's awesome.
So but just to get back to licensing real quick, and what we're doing is getting in all the big box retailers. So we're doubling the number of stores that will be in Dick's. Academy has given us 4 more feet of shelf space because the ACL licensed brand basically carries the outdoor products for them. And so we're seeing really good reaction to that brand in big box retailers.
And I assume it could be cheaper potentially, just pound for pound than the college license stuff, because that thing costs so much money.
Yeah.
Right? You got to pay off the college, and then the company that makes it has to net their profit.
Yeah. And so we've done a deal with CLC where we have about 60 schools. So
you can get an ACL board that also has the license.
Correct. Yes. And we work with the company that has NFL rights that we can do some NFL stuff as well.
How does the TV rights work? Do you give it for free and then you get certain spots, or how does that work?
Yeah, I can't be overly specific about it.
Okay.
But
you're giving me a lot of information, so I tried
no.
to take you down the rabbit hole.
Yes, yeah, but what I will say is we're not making a lot of money in rights fees.
Right.
I will say that.
Right.
But we should be.
Well, hey, the alt sports are doing well. Have you talked to the pro sport? It's like a professional sports league network. There's a network.
Professional sports league.
There's a network that does the Karjitsu and the crazy. You haven't seen them?
I haven't seen.
I'll
that
have
one.
to do the introduction.
Okay.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, but we stream. We do so many streaming hours. We actually have our own 24-hour channel, ACL.
Wow.
Cornhole TV. And this year was our first year where we streamed over 200 hours on ESPN Plus.
That's tremendous. Your 10th year in, but this is your first year with the NFL. What NFL players are playing in this thing?
Yeah, so we've had a 5-year run of doing different celebrity events, all outside of NFL property. So this is our first year to be able to do an event within the NFL experience.
Might be the greatest crowd you've ever had.
Maybe, yes. I hope so.
What's the record?
So our World Championships, we get about 2,000 people.
Okay. You got a shot?
Launch, yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, we got some great current names and legends. Deion Dawkins has been a big advocate of ours. He's played with us for the last 3 years, and he was a big influencer in getting us this partnership with the NFL. Steve Smith Sr. We have Andre Reed.
Oh,
we
yeah.
We have Kobe Turner. We've got Alexander Madison.
Okay.
This will be his 3rd time playing with us. And Fitzpatrick.
Oh, it's great.
So we got some great names lined up.
And then I understand. So Google featured you in their commercial. How did you know before it ran?
Yeah, so it was a massive project. So they came and they filmed at our headquarters for like 8 hours.
Why did they want you?
They were doing this. They're doing this campaign, 50 companies in 50 different states to highlight, and so we were chosen for the state of South Carolina. But then they also have leveraged us at the national PR level as well, because we were one of the top stories all over the country.
What does your search volume look like? Like, does it spike on ESPN and then goes down? Does it? How does it? If you look at the pattern of it.
Yeah, we definitely, when we're on like big ESPN and ESPN2, we'll definitely see some spikes. Still to this day, the streaming has been great on ESPN Plus as well.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Stacey Moore, the commissioner of the American Cornhole League.